this one took my money. This one right here, Tamara Alexander from Chapman Mediation, she bought him out. I paid $10,000 for an appeal. I had the winning because I've had my granddaughter since birth. And the biological mother, she actually, there's a case where she was known to have given her child to a pedophile. Since she was 6 years old, I brought it and they silenced it. There's Tamara Alexander appointed a lawyer by the name of Takin from LA, and she appointed another one for my son. And what happened is that the one for my son was a smoker. He went out and he heard Tamara telling her, this is the only idiot that's paying. It's a 2-day trial. Stretch it and make it into a 5-1 because I'm going to financially break her and I'm also going to exhaust her. And it was court after court. So basically, she has people that work for her because she sent a cop over to my house on a false pretense to try to pick up my granddaughter. She has connections with lawyers, judges, and every time there was an opening, they said that go to Chapman Mediation, but to go without a lawyer because they didn't like lawyers. So basically, that's when they were all in cahoots. And I told them, they uprooted my little girl. I've had her for 8 years. They put her in a stranger's house, drugging her day and night. They yelled at me and wanted to rip my head off. They sent 2 investigators saying because she missed 1 day of school. The judge right here, Erin Rowe, said that the guardian ad litem was Isabella's lawyer because I said, let me get a lawyer. She says, no, she's her lawyer. You talk to her. And then when I looked it up, they said, why is she the guardian ad litem there if there's never been anything, no report on you? But they put her there to execute the removal of my granddaughter. And then she said that she told the bio, she went in and she says, I'll meet with her. And then she told her, she goes, listen, she goes, I met them. I'm not comfortable. I'd like to lower the visitation. So she terminated my guardianship and put her in a stranger's home. I mean, ruthless. And then when I sat there and I called for to see if she was doing okay, I called for a wellness check. All of a sudden, the report to the police officers in San Jacinto where they took her, it disappeared. Never was to be so. And then the guardian ad litem said, I want to stay with her until she's 18. The biological mother has had a lawyer for 3 years without paying a dime. And then she went on Facebook and said she wanted to get a GoFundMe to pay for a lawyer when she wasn't even paying anything. So all this has been biased. I have proof right there in the paperwork. I've gone in, and then when I sat there and put an ex parte, she said, the judge came out, Erin Rowe goes, does anybody else have an ex parte other than Alma Vaca? Not ever did they find anything against me. My little girl has been crying. She's been gone for 2 months, and she said I was not to have a phone call with her, and I have not been able to see her. And when I asked, could I please take her to a doctor's because they're drugging her, and they said that no, she denied it. I have not seen her since January 22nd. So I wanted this to be known. But yeah, I got taken for $100,000. This woman has people in Toyota, she has people in CPS, she has people in child support, she has all these people underneath her. So that's what I'm telling you. And the way she's doing it is because she's getting all these people and she's hurting them. But I have the receipts of how much I paid. And when it was a win-win-win, the judge says, I'm not giving it to you because of the fact that you blocked. So they come up with whatever they want. And when I said, I have the right, she goes, I'm done talking. She wouldn't even let me. She's taking my rights away in every which way. So I don't even know how she's doing, but she said that I was not even allowed to send wellness checks. And CPS had told me that I do have the right to have wellness checks. She's only 8 years old. But I've been going, me and my mom, and my kids have been going through this. And my mom even got depressed. She's been getting sick because she misses her. So when I said I wanted to get one, I haven't been able. 35 lawyers denied me. No, I'm not taking this case. No, I'm not taking this case. And every time I mentioned her name, Tamara Alexander, they'd hang up and they actually refunded my $25 to look for a lawyer. So I have been going in there by myself, and then The officer that just came out, they tried to say that I was, thank God I was in front of the cameras and talking to the officer. They tried to say that I was threatening them. They tried to have me arrested for, terrorist threats. And they said, no, you can't because she's been under the camera. She never touched her phone. But they were even going to falsify that and trying to put me into jail on false pretenses. If it wasn't that I stopped and I was under the cameras, the officer came running outside looking for me when I was in front of the cameras the whole time. So I know there's things that are happening that are not right, and they're doing it for the money. Because that guardian ad litem, she had people charge me for canceled visits, and she took out people that were actually loyal. She took them out and put her people in. So basically, this is all a conspiracy. Because that when Terry Taro, the guardian ad litem, she came at me like a lawyer, like a doctor, like a counselor. And she's the one that wrote the report that if anything was to happen to Isabella, it would fall back on me because I was tutoring her. So they have this all set up. Say that, God forbid, she would pass away, they would blame me. So this is the reason why I want this story to be known. They're all in on it together. There's 17 or I'm not sure 7 or 10 people that are against Erin Rowe for the same thing, bias, and she goes up against people, and people that don't have lawyers, they mop the floor with you. They don't care. There's no justice. No justice. And like I said, my little girl was scared. She trusted the judge, and she took her. She gave her something to get her to sleep because my little girl came to me and said her name was Bella, and she never said her name was Bella. And she yelled at me and said I wasn't following the rules and that I could not see her for 2 months. So the injustice there. But I'm here to come and talk to. They told me to come in because they want to close that case. I put every paper that I've tried to put in. A lot of them have been kicked out. So I just want everybody to know there's children that could die, And right now I'm scared for her life. Isabella. Her name is Jaden Isabella Solano, and the biological mother has a record being a heroin addict, a prostitute, and that the little there's a case where someone shot the pedophile that was raping her from the age of 6, and when a police officer tried to step up, they moved him out. So, like I said, it's fraud, it's fraudulent, and it's fraudulent, and it's no good. It's true. And I'm talking about Erin Rowe, So this is my story.
I thank you so much, Alma. Thank you so much.